What's going on, my Fly Hippie family? It's your boy Izzy. Welcome if you're new. We have a lot to talk about, man. I know I took the weekend off, but we're going to get through all the content, all the information. The first stop we're going to make, though, the Liberty eliminating the Aces out of the playoffs. And it's kind of some bad blood between the two due to some of the receipts that the Liberty was holding. But we're about to get all the way into the craziness, man. But before we do that, y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy if you like the content. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit at least 15.7 by the end of the day. So if y'all can help me out with that, I highly appreciate it. And don't forget to get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this. Let's get it.
And was wiping away some tears.
Yeah.
Can you give us a little more information on?
Yeah, it definitely was emotional, and I'll try not to get emotional, but Marta's father, my father-in-law, passed away last year, yesterday. So no matter what, it's a really tough time, and just the way that the series went last year, kind of going through all of that, and making sure that, you know, this year is different, and continuing to, you know, Marta and I talk about doing everything that her dad would want us to do, and we continue to do that. And, you know, I have receipts on the things that were said that, you know, the entire team does, but for really my mentality today was to go in and get this win for my wife and her dad.
So y'all heard what she said, right? Basically, there were receipts being held by the whole team, including herself, about what the Aces had said. And they wanted to come out and get this victory. And not only that, they wanted to add injury to insult and say a couple things and do a couple things. Now, I'm going to show the two things that the Liberty did to kind of poo-poo on them. But first, I want to show y'all what receipts.
3 for 17 is you need to talk about it.
So yeah, so Hammond got up there and said, oh, 3 for 17 is something you need to talk about, basically. And the 3 for 17 was Breanna Stewart shooting. And, you know, like she said, she was dealing with things at the time. So everybody would struggle with trying to play well when you lose somebody significant like that in your life. Now, did they know? I have no clue. I did see something showing that Tiffany Hayes reached out to Breanna in a post and was saying, hey, my condolences. She was sending her condolences, basically. And then you have that happen, and she's laughing about the 3 for 17. I don't know. It's messy, right? It's really messy. Breanna was more modest about it, right? Let's see what Jonquel had to say. I want y'all to hear this.
She doesn't know what goes on in our locker rooms, in our huddles. I think it's easy to kick people when they're down and you're up. And honestly and truly, to me, it felt kind of classless. You already won the championship. You get to celebrate with your teammates. You get to talk about the things that your team did to be successful, and you choose to essentially just show somebody else in their team what they've built all year. So for me, it just, I don't care anything for it, to be honest.
So that was Jonquel speaking on Hammond. You would want to believe that Hammond didn't know what was going on with Breanna at the time, but it's hard to try to believe that she's a good person due to the De'Erica Hamby thing going on, right? You know, she also tried to throw the team under the bus saying like, oh, they, you know, lost focus. They out here being celebrities and stuff. It's tough, you know, it's human nature to get distracted with things like that, yada, yada, yada. But you also are a part of the distraction. You know, you have a lawsuit coming towards your organization due to your actions. You also have one of the biggest distractions going on with the organization, leading players like Kelsey Plum to look a little crazy because De'Erica Hamby is her best friend, and she's trying to play that line with being one of your players and being a great friend to De'Erica Hamby. You can't say Jonquel is wrong. And then you also can't say the Liberty is wrong for what they did to the logo of the Aces. So if you take a look here, this is New York Liberty's official account, right? Clears throat, and leaves the boots right on the Aces logo, man. Oh my goodness, that is hilarious. And like this channel said, diabolical, man. This is diabolical work right here. For the family members that was in my live chat, in my live stream, y'all know that my predictions were the Liberty was going to pull it out over the Aces. The Aces just didn't look that strong this year, man. They just didn't. Asia Wilson had a phenomenal season. No doubt about it. But I did feel like it was kind of, for them to come out at the beginning of the season and just say she's going to get the MVP, I don't know, man. I felt like it was kind of forced. They were still pushing Asia to be the MVP when you had teams like the Liberty and the Lynx in a better position, you know, from Nafisa and Breanna's play. So it's like, I don't know. It felt a little forced. I also predicted the Lynx to meet them in the finals, the Liberty in the finals, but they're struggling with the Connecticut Sun. I'm thinking the Lynx is still going to make it, although they're struggling with the Connecticut Sun right now. I think they're going to Game 5. I might go live for that game. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all would want to do that. I know it's been a while. I miss you guys. Y'all let me know in the comments who y'all think is going to make it to the finals. And let me know what y'all think about this, man. I love y'all. Y'all keep it smooth.